Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to Self-Care Sunday, where I'm going to be doing a mask and talking to you about self-care and how important I believe it is. And if that sounds good to you and you like me and you like my content, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. And for those of you who are already subscribed, please make sure that you still have it as subscribed, because YouTube sometimes unsubscribes you for like random reasons and you won't even know about it. So so let's get started. But if you could leave a comment, a like, a subscribe, a little emoji, whatever you want to do would be amazing, and I really appreciate you. And especially my returning subscribers, you guys are all amazing. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean off my face. I already washed it off with my Juno Skin, and that's what, where is it? Juno Skin. And that's what that looks like. And you only need a little bit. This is probably more than enough, probably a lot more than enough. And you put that back. And it doesn't matter if you rub it in your hands, it melts within a few seconds. And I'm trying to get any residual makeup, especially eye makeup, off my eyes. Isn't that cute? Let that be your meme for the day. And we go like that, and it just gets out all the impurities, and it's a double cleanse because I already cleansed once today. And then I'm going to use a makeup wipe, and I'm going to wipe that off. You can rinse this and have it come into a nice lather and then rinse it off, but that's a lot of work, and we don't want to do a lot of work. But look at all this extra stuff I got off my face from double cleansing. You know, it's really important that you do that, especially if you wear makeup on a daily basis, or even if not on a daily basis. But it's important that you cleanse your face and not go to sleep with your makeup on, because that will age you. And like I said, if this gets in your eye, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to burn. It will make your eye blurry, but other than that, that's the only thing it's going to do. So we have this. I still have that floater in my eye, so if you see me looking off to the corner, that's what that is. And now I'm going to just put the top back on this. And then we're going to do our mask. And today I'm going to be using Justin 15. I got this from Shop Miss A, and it's a glowing care face mask with manuka honey. And it hydrates, brightens, and makes your skin radiant. And I want radiant skin, and my eyes are blurry. So we'll do that. It's very liquidy, which is good because you want it to be hydrating. You want to wash your hands. You know, I use the makeup wipe on my hands, a clean makeup wipe to wipe off my hands, because you don't want all the bacteria and everything on there. And we're going to just try and, there we go. I love the way these things look. You always look like Michael Myers at Halloween. There we go. And you go up to your hairline. There's a little flap over here to get your nose, your whole nose. There you go. And it's very, very wet. And what you're going to do with this is, you're going to flatten it out and smooth it out. Don't get too close to your eyes and your bottom lip. And then you're going to take it and go down your neck with the rest of it. And you're going to do your hands, because your hands show signs of aging. So let's talk. It has been a crazy couple of weeks. Couple of days. I know I didn't do Self-Care Sunday last week because I was sick. But it's been crazy. So when I was in the hospital, I was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I was there for 6 days. And one of the days was Self-Care Sunday. And it was important to me not to do videos while I was in the hospital. I can't look at movement when I'm in the hospital with my stomach, because anytime the camera moves or there's just a little jarring, it makes me very nauseous. So I wasn't able to watch a lot of videos, and I apologize for that. But I am trying to catch up on them now. And I'm still wearing my friend mail from Sandy. I have had that on all day and all night. I absolutely love it. And yeah, so I was in the hospital. I wasn't able to do Self-Care Sunday because I was taking care of myself. And sometimes the best thing you can do is rest, relax, just be with yourself and your body and your mind. And you have a lot of time to think when you're in the hospital. And in my case, I listened to Bishop T.D. Jakes. I listened to Joel Osteen. I listened to Dr. Romney. I listened to, what's his name? The guy with the gorgeous, Jay Shetty, the gorgeous eyes. And for me, that's how I was taking care of myself. I was in a lot of pain, and there were moments where I wasn't as positive as I usually am, and I sat there and said, I cannot do this anymore. This is hard. It's hard being sick to your stomach for 6 straight days and things like that. And it helped me to stay connected and to stay focused when I was able to listen to these great people speak and learn about myself, my feelings, that my feelings are valid and I matter, and I need to trust myself a little bit more, because I don't always trust myself and my opinions. And that's hard, because I was raised to be very dependent on people, and I wasn't able to trust my decision-making process until I became in my 50s, believe it or not. I was always second-guessing myself and be like, okay, what would mom think? What would this person think? What would that person think? And it's about me living my most authentic, best life. And that's what you have to do, because you only have one life to live, and you need to live it for yourself, not for other people. And I'm not saying that means you need to be a jerk to other people. I'm saying it's really important for you to live your life and be better than you were the day before. You're not in competition with anybody. You just need to be better than you were the day before, because the only person you're in competition with is yourself. So you need to trust your judgment. You need to believe in yourself. You need to find peace. You need to know that you matter and that you're worthy and you're valid, and your thoughts and opinions, your feelings and emotions, those are all valid as well. And I do my affirmations, and that I do manifesting. And right now I wrote a few pages of my affirmations, and I'm putting myself first. And that doesn't mean I'm not putting my grandson or my kids, they're not top priority. But if I don't take care of myself, especially after being in a hospital, then I'm no good to anybody else, and neither are you. So you have to put yourself sometimes, and it might seem awkward at first, and it might seem unnatural, but I'm a people pleaser, and I always thought that was a good thing. And then I realized I'm trying to please so many different people at any one given time that I forgot about myself and what made me happy. I know reading makes me happy. I know doing YouTube makes me happy. I know the friendships that I have made on YouTube make me extremely happy. I know that my family is very, very, very utmost important to me. And I need to do for them, so I need to do for me. So I have more in my cup to share with other people, if that makes sense. So that's what we're focusing on this week. I'm focusing on putting me first, whether that means saying no sometimes, and that's okay. Because there are going to be times you can't do something for someone, and being a people pleaser, I have a really hard time with that because I want to do as much as I can for as many people as I can and help you get to the place where you need to be. But I can't help you if I'm depleted. And coming out of the hospital, I was very depleted. I'm still recuperating. I'm still very tired. I'm still trying to get back on my feet so that I can do the mom stuff and the mimaw stuff and the sissy stuff and the daughter stuff. You're not just one person. I mean, you are just one person, but you have a lot of different roles to different people, and everybody expects something different from you. And from now on, yes, you can ask me if I can do something for you, and most times I'll be more than happy to, but if it's okay with me. And before that wasn't an option. It was like I would put my stuff aside to do for somebody else. And I'm learning that it's okay to put myself first. It's not a selfish thing. What's selfish is when I put myself last because I'm not being fair to myself then. So I hope this makes sense. And Self-Care Sunday is a time for me to reflect, and I'm able to do that. I wrote down my manifesting for today, and I was able to see my grandson today. We went and got him a haircut, which is, you need to have a glass that's overflowing when you go with him to take him for a haircut, because it is just a disaster. He screams and cries and just wants no part of it. And I tell him to close his mouth because he gets hair in his mouth all the time, and he didn't do any of that. So Mima is trying to clean his tongue while he's screaming, and I'm trying to cover his mouth. And his mom went with us today, so it was just me and his mom. And she thought it was going to be easier, but she got very emotional because she's not used to seeing him that upset. And I'm used to it because my older son, his dad, was like that when he used to get haircuts. And I tried to show him, look, it doesn't hurt, it tickles, but they're afraid at that age. He's 2.5 now, and this is like his 4th or 5th haircut, and he knows it's not going to hurt him, but he doesn't like the blow dryer. Any sudden noises, like if you just all of a sudden click on the clicker, any sudden noises are going to jar him, or put on the blow dryer, it's going to jar him. And he's fine once that is on and he knows it's not going to hurt him. So we have to do Mima's hair a little bit sometimes, or Mommy's hair, or Papa's hair, and show him that these are things that aren't scary. But he's starting to be a big boy. He's starting to go into the potty, and that was so exciting. Before we left, he went pee-pee in the potty, and he's sitting there. He's like, Mima, come. I really don't want to watch you do pee-pee in the potty, I promise. But I had to sit there and like clap him on and cheer him on, and he absolutely loved that. And for me, self-care is about just loving on him as well, because he brings my heart so much joy. And that's what self-care is about. What brings you joy? What brings you peace? What is going to center you? For some people, it's meditation. I don't do well with meditation. I can't sit there and concentrate on anything other than what I have to do. Like tonight, I made dinner. And if I had to meditate, I'd be getting my grocery list under my head, and that's not helpful. So whatever you find that works for you, you do that. And you enjoy either reading, watching videos, audio books, if that's what you're into. You know, drawing, coloring, adult coloring books are so relaxing, except for me, because I'm just anal when it comes to a coloring book. And if I'm doing someone that has hair, I'll have like a brown right here, a blonde right here, a little red right there, because you have to have highlights in your hair. I used to be a hairdresser, so this is what I do. And it takes me forever to like finish a picture. But it centers you and it calms you down and it gives you your mind the break that it needs, to just replenish. And that to me is a great thing. So this is almost done. I'm just going to leave it on a few more minutes. And I'm going to put that under my eyes without getting it in my eyes, my nose, right in here, because we want to make sure we don't get any wrinkles. And this stays on for about 15 minutes, which is what we're up to. And I'm going to go in the neck and spread that around, because you need moisture there, because your neck is what ages you the most. It was so funny. I was watching a movie and it was about an older woman who was dating a younger guy and ran into his ex-girlfriend, and she's just like, oh my God, look at her neck. And he said, which I thought was very funny, there is no locker room in the world where men are discussing women's necks and how amazing they look. So this is something that we put on ourselves, not something that society has put on us, but it will age you. So you want to moisturize down here when you use your moisturizers, especially your night creams. You want to get that really good and hydrated and have it all soak into that. So that's all I have for Self-Care Sunday. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I'm going to take this off, you like my little ears, and then I'm going to do the rest of my nightly routine and start to get ready for bed. Actually, yeah, because I'm filming this on Saturday night because Sunday mornings are just too hectic sometimes. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. And nobody's here right now. My sister and my nephew went for a walk. So I'm here, and Mama's in the other room. So I'm here by myself. And whenever I get a chance to be by myself, I try and do as many videos as I can. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let's take this off. Oh, wow. Look how glowy that skin is. I just love that. Go up. You want to push that up. I have such a wrinkly forehead. That's my biggest gripe with this. And we're going to put this here. We're going to turn that around and go in here. And we're going to just do our hands one more time. You know, so thank you for hanging out with me. I know you could be hanging out with anyone you want, and you chose to be here, and I really appreciate that. So in the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's nobody else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. Love you guys. You rock.